very short. So as I was meditating on the channel, I saw the phrase perfect alignment. So some of y'all may be tweaking your alignment with your soul plan right now and also with your authentic self. You may be tweaking um, how you feel about yourself. You're working on self kindness. So, uh, one of the assignments the angels gave me today is to write down at least 5 ways that you've shown yourself some kindness. Look to yourself for validation. Okay. So, some of you are like, I don't need validation from family, friends, social media. I'm going to give myself the validation that I need. Sometimes that's all you need to take the leaps that you need to take in order to finish the manifestation that you may have been procrastinating with finishing. So if you enjoyed this video, at the end of it, feel free to let me know in the comment section. The comment section will be open, or you could send a cash appreciation gift to my Cash App at money sign Coach V Hunter. So I announced now how to show appreciation because some people can't stay for the full video because they got to get to work or they got to do some housework and they just don't have time. So I want to make sure I get my information out there. I am not doing any private help right now because I have other manifestations that are under strict deadlines in which I have to get them done. So I'm not doing any private service at this moment. So I took a much needed break yesterday evening and late afternoon. And I'll be taking longer breaks, meaning you'll see that there's long periods of time with no videos uploaded publicly. I need the breaks, y'all. I felt like I was on the borderline of getting burnout yesterday. Always listen to your chakras. If they need you to just sit down and do nothing and rest and replenish, do it. Don't keep on trying to push and grind through. So Holy Spirit did tell me that it's important for some of us to rest and replenish when we need to. Okay? So I'm gonna get some music on so y'all can hear the music. Some of you may have been seeing the number 11. Every time I do a video for the channel over the last 2 days, I see the number 11. So some of y'all may have been seeing it 111 or 333. I've been seeing 333 every time I get on the channel or meditate for the channel. So they're showing me the color green right now. So spend some time in the forest. Just go for a walk in the forest or listen to some healing sounds of the forest, especially like birds. Some of you may feel more connected to music that is not the music you normally listen to. So it could be Mexican music, Italian music, Native American music. So that type of music right now may actually like help you have breakthroughs that you need to have. So once again, Mexican music, Italian music, and Native American music can help you to have the spiritual breakthroughs that you need to have right now. Okay. Also, just doing some things that may be very non-traditional, where you use the natural music of nature as a way to help you with any healing and breakthrough. Okay, so some of y'all may have been dealing with some dark night of the soul moments, introspection. So make sure that you're not wasting the introspection time. Make sure that you are making plans and setting goals when you come out of that introspection moment. Okay, so let's get some more music here. Okay. So I also got like a download about dancing. Some of y'all may want to explore um, Egyptian dancing or Argentina dancing that could actually help you spiritually right now, or dancing by firelight. If you if you like to sit up at night, if you're a night person, you may want to dance and move it to some fire music. I just got the movie The Fifth Element. Some of y'all may feel connected to the movie Fifth Element. I'm getting innovation, and I'm getting possibly some of y'all may have a hidden talent in martial arts or something to do with the body movement. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Okay. You too. All right. I'll see you in a bit. You too. All right. Drive safely. Make sure everything's off. Okay, make sure you hydrate. All right, because you're in that hot garage. Okay, y'all. We're going to continue. Okay. Be mindful of your time, I'm being told. Overflow with kindness, sympathy, and love. Today is definitely about love. So show your family members some love and um, gratitude. Okay, it may feel a little hard because you may be coming out of the dark night of the soul. So you may feel like you want to distance yourself. Just make sure that you're not shutting loved ones out. Okay. Some of you have to speak the truth. If you're going to speak the truth today, speak it peacefully. No chaos energy. Okay, I just saw a cat. I just saw the word cat. Okay, remember this is going to be a short video. Time is precious today, especially for people who want to manifest. Okay, so focus on the positive aspects of yourself. Okay, you might want to write down some things that show you in positive light. Unique and beautiful. What makes you unique and what makes you beautiful? Tap into your inner powers. Let go of negative self-talk. Okay? All right. Calm. So we have the turtle here. We have the turtle. I'll show that card. Wisdom, that's like grandmother energy. Okay. Walk your path in peace, determination, and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break from your busy life and look around or within your more grounded, long-lasting solutions. So focus on your long-lasting solutions, okay, and avoid being so busy. Yeah, let me drink my drink here. Okay, I just saw the word liberation. Celestial resonance. Some of y'all may have a ancestor on the other side. They may be older, and they may be helping you with your celestial powers. They may be trying to work on your chakra alignment or chakra healing. So some of y'all are getting liberated from um, some sort of grind that could be making you feel like you're just a slave or breadcrumbing you. Somebody's definitely manifesting themselves as getting rich. I'm hearing Jim Ron. There could be a message that Jim Ron has, a video of his that you have to watch. Second time I heard Jim Ron. Okay, so the bobcat is out here. Strength in silence. So being silent right now is a superpower. Plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. So this is confirmation. You do have to plan. So the bobcat is a spirit animal that's very important for you right now. You might want to write or create something that has to do with the bobcat if you are an artist. I got cat, and then this eventually came out. So this is a synchronicity. I'm also getting wolf. For some of y'all, it's wolf. Okay. Confidence. Disconnect from the physical and material world. Move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. So that's confirmation, y'all. Right when I said you are on the brink of transformation, a car went zooming by. Did you hear that? Okay. Okay, so the quote they want me to give you is growth demands a temporary surrender of security. So some of you have to surrender some sort of security. Maybe you've been playing it too safe. Maybe you've been sticking only what's familiar that you may have gotten used to, even though it's not validating you. So some of you have to get rid of something that seemed like it's too safe, too modern. There's a risk that has to be taken. Something about going into the unknown, deeper into the unknown. Okay, I saw a Ferris wheel. Somebody may have a connection to the Ferris wheel. The color purple is a synchronicity. I felt like I wanted to put on this beautiful purple sweatshirt, and then I saw liberation and then all this purple. So lavender may be very important to burn today. That could be amethyst, um, Pisces energy. Also, it could kind of be Aquarius if it's very close to Pisces energy. High priestess. So if you were interested in connecting to your psychic powers, Pisces tend to be very psychic. They're just naturally psychic with their dreams, especially like Geminis. And they also can like see in other realms and things like that, like the Cancer can. So you may want to look at your chart today to see where your air and water energy is at. And you might want to work with those parts of your natal chart. So let's say hypothetically you have Pisces as your north node, then you definitely want to be in your north node today, doing what the north node tell you to do. Let's say hypothetically, um, you have Gemini, because Gemini's been coming out lately. Let's say you have Gemini in one of your wealth houses. So you need to look at that wealth house and where you have Gemini, and you need to do what Geminis would do, how they would manifest money. Okay? So that's just a free tip. A lot of people be emailing me, they want their natal chart reading. I'm showing you a little trick you can do by yourself without paying anyone. How you can tap in your chart, parts of your chart, through a psychic reading that you've gotten. So you've gotten this psychic reading from me. I am an oracle, okay? I have divine timing naturally. Naturally. I'm always locked in, okay? So if I get pulled to a certain color, like I was pulled to purple today, then this is very significant in all of our natal charts. All of our natal charts. Now, what you want to do is make sure you give gratitude to me. So, if I'm going to help you and you're going to get help from a high priestess today, it's important to give gratitude so that you will be granted permission to tap into your own high priestess energy. So if you want to receive power that you see someone else has, you do have to give gratitude, or you will just be breadcrumbed the power by the angels. You won't get full throttle in the power. So before you rush off at the end of this video and say, "Oh, I'm going to do what Miss B say," take a moment and say, "Thank you, Victoria." Even if you don't put it in the comments, say thank you. I was being a little generous with this help that I just gave you. Okay? Because I've been sensing that some people been feeling like they're ready to give up. They was at a very low point over the last few days. I felt the energy just going down low, struggling, dark night of the soul type of energy. So I'm trying to help some of you finish the breakthrough. Okay? Finish it without coming out of your pockets. Okay? You have to be mindful of your money. Some of y'all have got to stop spending right now. Some of y'all have got to be like, I'm not buying takeout. I'm going to shop. I'm going to show gratitude for my money. I'll shop at the thrift stores right now. I will shop, buy things on sale. I will fast. I will go a long period of time without food right now, so I don't have to buy extra groceries. Something wants you to waste your time and your money. So I'm helping you to save some coins, so you don't be like, "Oh, let me pay for a natal chart reading." Yeah, of course I would love people to hire me for that. But I want to help you a little bit, so you can do it. If I'm not here, you can do a little bit of it for yourself. Okay? So don't hesitate to work with the content that I give you. You can take it to your natal chart. You can say, "I'm going to take this content and I'm going to look at my natal chart and I'm going to see what these houses are." Okay? You are supposed to trust your research before you trust anybody else's. Before you trust mine, before you trust anybody's research, trust your own. Okay? There is great power in doing your own research. That's the first step you take to being CEO, climbing to CEO of your own company. That's one of the things that you learn in college. They make that so important. Research, research, research. The people who are winging it are not that much in the game. The people who are researching is ahead of everybody else. I'm a hardcore researcher. And if you love research, you will also connect better with your ancestors, because they were explorers. Explorers who was researching the land, researching Mother Earth. They were researching their history. They were researching using their soul to tap into other time periods, the Akashic records. So you need to celebrate that downtime. When you have introspection, it's also research time. Okay? So if you're taking time today to replenish, refresh, you're setting up boundaries. You're like, "I ain't surfing that much. I'm gonna just go ahead and work on my natural gifts." You still should be researching. Okay? Hi, everybody. Hi, Senna. You're very welcome. The lone wolf and the coyote, they are researchers, they're explorers. The coyote could be somebody from the Old West. And some people in the Old West, they journeyed through the desert, they explored. They were actually trying to invent things. They were taking things they had and changing it and working on it, and making things better for themselves because they didn't have stores where they could just buy anything they want during the Old West. They had to do hands-on work. They had to get dirty. They had to work for themselves. They had to fight for what they wanted. And that's what the coyote do. The coyote is really good at making more out of just something small. They might be small, like a little meal, like leftovers, eating leftovers, being having gratitude for your leftovers, for the work you've already done, or whatever you managed to find, seeing it as bigger than it is. Okay, but also having fun. So we know in the Old West, it was a lot of partying, turning up, coyote type of energy. So don't hesitate to have some fun today. All right, some of you need to lighten up about a matter. For some of y'all, it could be how you're treated in society. Maybe you've been letting it take a toll on you. Maybe you need to find a way to see the humor in how society acts now. Some of you may have been a little bit too serious on your journey. Okay, it could be you're too serious about some sort of creation. You just need to have fun when you're doing it. Don't look at it like it's like big work, hard work. Look at it like this is fun. Like I'm enjoying this. For some of y'all, it could has to do with color and beauty and watercolor. Um, just going with and having fun with it. I just looked up, y'all, and I saw a watercolor. So that came as a download, and then I just looked at the TV. Okay, yeah. So here's your next quote. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moments. So just focus on doing the best in this moment, okay? Just live in the moment. Yo, I'm touching this. I feel like I want to just touch something beautiful. That's like cat energy. So you could be like a kitty cat today, pampering yourself, showing yourself some love and appreciation and validation for your beauty. Some of y'all need to maybe sit by the lake or sit by some water or maybe go in a canoe or something of that nature and pamper yourself. Maybe upgrade a part of your room, your workspace, or upgrade a part of your closet, create some space in there and get it organized. So if you have a closet, this is very important. You might want to do some work on a closet today because closets are important for manifesting. So if you have a busy closet, you might want to go in there and start moving out some old stuff and packing it up. We are in a time of surrender right now as well and release. So find something to release. Okay, it's going to help you with some sort of spiritual breakthrough. We feel powerful when we release, don't we? We feel powerful. Even if you just take 5 minutes to release something today, it's going to give you some sort of power boost. Okay. Some of you may have been underestimated. Some of y'all are going to prove that you're that you can be beneficial for society like everybody else. All right. You might have been underrated. Some of y'all might have been underrated because of your nationality or the way you look or your size or your genetics or something. Society could think that you are only capable of certain things, but you're going to prove them wrong. Okay? Big things come in small packages. What if you've been treated like you're this big, like you're not a big deal? You're going to prove that you are. Okay? Something about an alternate path, having clarity in the dark. Like all of a sudden, if you've been in the dark and or some of you been homeless or struggling or barely getting by, you're going to have some sort of clarity. You may meet someone who is spiritual, who is a guide, who can actually help you tap into a power you didn't know that you could possess. Okay, they're going to help you tap into it. For some of y'all, it's definitely a spiritual power or something to do with um, your body or using a wand or a paintbrush or something that you can hold in your hand. You're tapping into using it. Someone is going to help you to use this handheld tool. For some of y'all, it's like almost like you can paint the imagination. You can get into the spiritual realm. You're going to be learning how to do that. Something about inner peace. I'm hearing Kung Fu Panda. So some of y'all need to spend more time with inner peace so that you can be able to tap into the spiritual realm and speak to the elite spiritual people who can help you to access some powers that you have and you may not know you have. Okay? So there is a wonderful video that I saw. Okay, I just looked up and I saw Dream in Blue. So some of you may be able to tap into your spiritual powers through gazing at blue, staring at the sea. Okay? It says as you were. So tapping into a power that you already had before, possibly in a past life. So if it rains this weekend, it can work in your favor spiritually. So let's look at, there was a video. Okay, I just saw blue. Some of y'all may have been in that bear energy, setting up boundaries, having some sort of emotional release. That could be bear energy when a bear is in a cave. I just glanced over and I saw a bear. Okay, we're going to get you some messages out here. Okay, flowers. Okay, some of y'all need to go non-tradition with a manifestation. Non-traditional with this manifestation. Don't follow the way everybody else do it. Some of y'all are need to break the rules. Maybe your grandmother or your grandparents had you doing things a certain way, or um, had some sort of guidelines with how you're supposed to create. You need to break the rules. So, for example, if you normally have been told that beauty looks like this, and that's what how you've been raised to see beauty, but you know that's not the way you see beauty, you need to change it in a way where you see it as beautiful. Okay, what's beauty to you? Okay, that could be like Pisces. Pisces people, they're like rebels. They will go against society rules. Geminis will as well, and so will Libras and Aquarius. They they will they will they're willing to go against the grain. They're willing to be unique and explore, do things their way. So you have to be willing to be like that. Yeah. Okay. Something is coming through, y'all. I said, okay, something is being manifested this week. It could be some very beautiful, creative work of some kind, very colorful. This week. See? See what just popped out? Okay, so we have the peacock, self love. All right, so it's not the time to be people pleasing, but you do want to show love to those who are showing you love. Let's get something on for the throat chakra, y'all. Okay, here's a quote. In search of my mother's garden, I found my own. Okay, I got mother a moment ago as a download. So some of y'all may have a mother figure on the other side that could be helping you to find your own garden. Some of you need to pick from what you got from your mother and leave the rest of what you don't want. Okay? So if you don't want to be exactly like your mother, but there's a few things you do want, then you take what you want. Okay? All right. Just be wary of the people pleaser. Some of you need to get some work done on your sacral chakra. Okay? Your throat, your sacra, and a little bit more work on your root. Okay? I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just being honest. Okay? The root chakra. The root chakra, when it's messy, it can make you act like you're thirsty. You may be chasing things you shouldn't chase, or chasing people, or entertaining people, because you're not confident, or your self-esteem is not high. A lot of masculine people, they tend to be people whose root chakra is messed up. Okay? It's usually very young queens and young kings who struggle with the root chakra. Or it's narcissistic, um, elder people, okay? Middle aged people who are narcissistic, they may struggle with the root chakra. Or if they are suffering from mental illness, they struggle with their root chakra. So they may not cleanse their good enough, or they may not care about body sculpting. They may not care about their diet, or their connections. Their root chakra may be messy. That's the problem with getting into mental battle wars with people, because it's a downward slip. So it's like you get depressed, you get sad, and then you start abusing your root chakra, and then your sacral chakra gets blocked. So it's just like it's like a domino effect. So one way I protect my root chakra, so I'm not disrespecting my temple. Okay, my temple. I will drink honey and ginger. Um, I will burn sandalwood and musk incense. I will burn sage. Uh, and you one sign that your root chakra is struggling is when you feel tempted to be ruthless. You want to fight, like you're like you're quick to fight. You're like, I want to throw the hands. If you get into that energy and you can't get out of it, you're just in like fight and flight, fight and flight. Your root chakra could be trash. Okay. And it's very dangerous to have your root chakra, because that means you're not setting up boundaries enough, and you could actually be bringing yourself down to the dirt. You could actually end up manifesting a serious health problem. So just be mindful of your root chakra. When you get up, say, I need to get my root chakra together. Okay. Or I'm not going to be able to connect with my ancestors today. I'm not going to get the downloads that they're supposed to give me. I'm going to be blocking myself. So if you got to run out of your house to get away from toxic people, if you got to put do not disturb on your cell phone, then that's what you got to do. Okay. The very first thing you need to do when you wake up is set those boundaries. You can always plan and organize things afterwards, but say, what boundaries am I setting up? I'm living in a world where there's so many narcissists waking up, attention seeking, trying to find somebody to hurt and take down and disturb. So when I wake up, I need to set my boundaries. I need to set my boundaries. I need to make it loud and clear that I'm not interested in talking. Not talking is setting up boundaries. I'm not interested in talking. I'm interested in receiving guidance from God. We can talk about our problems later. We can talk about our problems after we go to church when we wake up. But when we want to go ahead and talk to God. I talk to God first, and then I talk to you. Because when I talk to God, then I get better at setting up boundaries with you. Do you know you have to set up boundaries with everyone? Everyone except a baby. You even have to set up boundaries with kids. This is real. Just because somebody love you and just because they pay bills with you doesn't mean that you was to just not set up no boundaries with them. But we know when you're dealing with narcissists, they take that as you reclaiming your power. And of course they'll go harder on you. And that's when you go harder on the silence. You take the boundaries, the boundaries that you use is silence then. When you got people trying to bust through your boundaries, you go silent. And you go silent as you walk away. If you can't go silent, then you put on something spiritual on your Bluetooth and you walk away. That's telling them loud and clear that you will respect my boundaries. Okay, so we had a little pep talk with that. Because let me tell you something. When you don't set up boundaries and you let people bust through your boundaries, you could actually still be a people pleaser. You could be like low key about it or in denial. You're letting them just get through your boundaries and disrespect you because you want to please their emotions and you don't want your own to be pleased. You don't care. Y'all, I'm telling you, you have to stop being afraid of losing people. There's too many people out here. People come and go all day, all day, all day long. Born, unalive, rising from the ashes. They come and go. Okay, so let's get some. I got to get ready to go. See, right when I talked about boundaries, the number 17 showed up. So some people on this channel are not getting into them lucky angel numbers because they're not setting up enough boundaries. They're not keeping their boundaries strong. I hardly ever see 17 when I'm on video. But for me to see 17 now, it means this is coming through. It's becoming clear. Okay? People are understanding boundaries. What do you think a lone wolf do? When a wolf go off without the pack for a while, it's like I can't do y'all. It's like I need to set up my boundaries. Y'all out of control. Okay. Somebody has a special connection to the blue jay or somebody that you know. For some of y'all, it could be somebody in a creative group. They may have a okay confirmation. I was wondering why they had me look at this. See how this say take flight when the situation gets bad? That's the blue jay. So when something is giving you the blues, it's better to just get go. Just go. Go. Don't try to reason. You're making me sad. A lot of people really don't care. A lot of people really don't care. If you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, they just do not care if you're sad. So you might as well not even talk about it. Just take flight like the blue jay. Okay, use your intuition when you realize that someone is going to make you emotionally messy. When you feel like it's leading to an emotional messy situation, don't wait till after it's out of control where there's a hurricane happening in the communication. You leave before the hurricane happens. You leave before the water tornado happens. You say, I'm out of here. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. Don't even say that out loud. Just go ahead and swim away. Okay, jump ship. Just jump ship and don't give nobody a warning. They didn't respect you emotionally. They did not respect your feelings. So you do not have to let somebody know that you leaving them. Just go ahead and leave. Okay. Spiritual work. Somebody has a special connection to Buddha. I'm getting the Buddha palm. I saw Kung Fu Hustle. Buddha palm. Some of y'all, some of y'all are humbling somebody. You didn't. Some of y'all didn't told somebody to talk to the hand. Y'all didn't went like this, the Buddha palm, and that person's being humbled. All right. So look for some insights on the work that you need to do to serve your needs. Okay. It's okay to do work to serve your needs and then say it's going to serve everybody else. It's okay to do it that way as long as you're still serving the community. Okay? But make sure that you get a plate. Don't sit in a room with everybody eating. Make sure that you made your plate too. Okay. So you might want to listen to guidance by Buddha. Okay? Some of y'all some of y'all have a situation that's not going to give you the abundance that you want. But it doesn't matter because that situation is going to be y'all, from what I'm seeing here, they're going to be sorry. For some of y'all it's a corporation or it's an employer or somebody that you were with. They're going to be sorry that they took you for granted. Okay. Yep. It came out. You're going to get a promotion. Some of y'all may get a promotion. All right. Make sure that you're having compassion when you're guiding other people. Have compassion. Okay. If someone wants to cry, who's hurt, let them cry. Okay. Don't cross don't cross other people's boundaries, emotional boundaries. So there is something that you have to tap into, something you have to charge. You have to actually help people get inspired. You have to inspire other people and also get inspired. Okay, receiving love, ideas and inspiration for something that you're talented and gifted in. All right, there's something that you can become a master in today. You may find that you're naturally able to do it. Okay. Prosperity and luck is coming. The color green is significant. I'm getting Vikings. Some of y'all may have a connection to boats, Viking boats or gems or something of that nature. All right, collect nuggets of wisdom. I'm going to end the video in about 2 minutes. So you need to collect nuggets of wisdom today, education. You're going to get a lucky break. So some of y'all will get a lucky break. Okay, so that's it. That's it for that. Okay, we're going to pick a random here. I'm going to give you a number. Okay, this is a number to go. Let's see what this number is. Sacrifice. So that's a synchronicity. Something has to be sacrificed. Number 36. I'm not going to ruin it for you. So you might want to look up the angel number 36. If you do not have an angel guide book, you can get this book from Five Below. It's only $5. Okay? You need to take your angel guide book everywhere with you. And you need to have a little notebook like this. See this? I put this in here and I will write down things that I keep seeing and numbers and little notes, messages that I see along the way. And then when I have like a break or something, some downtime, I will look in my angel number book. Now, of course, certain numbers you have to look up right away, especially when you see numbers with like 4 in it, because you never know what the energy is up to. So you need to get a bag, even if you are a male. You need to get a book bag that you can put all your, fit this in. I have one on the couch over there. Okay. I could put it on my back. It's like a little sack. And I put this in here. But I also have this little notebook so that I can write down some images or fleeting thoughts or downloads that I got as I was traveling. Downloads are gifts. They're all to bring us abundance. If you don't use the download, then the download's given to somebody else. So if the creator feels like you're going to waste the download, it just goes to somebody else. Okay? This is especially important for people who are creators or influencers or writers or even artists. If you see something more than once or you keep getting it, it's definitely also supposed to be a part of some sort of creation that you're supposed to manifest. Remember, everything that the Creator give us is to bring us abundance. It doesn't matter what field you're in. So even if you are a dancer and you keep seeing a blue jay, perhaps you need to do some interpretation of what the blue jay teaches us symbolically and spiritually. You can add that into your dance interpretation. Okay? All right. All right. I got to get ready to go, y'all. It's a self-care type of day. If you can fit an appointment, get a physical. I told y'all a couple days ago, better get those physicals in. If you're not getting a physical, you need to make sure your kids is healthy. You need to go out to your garden and look over your plants and make sure they don't have diseases and bugs. Do some garden maintenance today. You might want to buy yourself another little plant. When you have plants and gardens, it makes you feel like you're useful. It makes you feel that you're not being left behind in society. You feel like you're doing community service, even if you're doing it by yourself. You know that you're going to share some of that food. You know you're going to cook it and cook it for other people. You know you're going to possibly use your garden to get downloads that you might share with your family and friends or your neighbors. So, if you are spiritual, you are not allowed to not have a garden. You are not allowed to not have a garden. So, even if you set up a little garden somewhere in your house, like a little greenhouse, it will change your life. When you're having a bad day, you go and trim your garden, go and take care of your garden. When someone tells you that you're a nobody, that you're worthless, when you're not getting the jobs you want, and you're not getting the money through your channels, and you're not getting, the success you want fast enough, you go to your garden and it reminds you of how powerful you are. Okay? All right, y'all have to get ready to go. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. Once again, the number that you need to have is 36. You might want to look that up. Oh, okay. All right. It says sacrifice. So what can you sacrifice today? That's a synchronicity. See y'all later. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Oh, once again, if you'd like to send a donation, you can send it to my Cash App at money sign Coach V Hunter, or you can send it to my PayPal. I have to tell y'all that I'm not seeing much growth as far in that area on this channel. But if you want to support me as well, you want to show cash appreciation because it's not exactly coming through this channel. This is basically volunteer work for me now. But if you want to help fund my creative life, my PDFs, my books, my writing life, my psychic life, you can send the money to my Cash App or my PayPal. All donation sizes are greatly appreciated. Have a wonderful day. Bye.